For the check-in, it says an art teacher is mixing paint to make shade of orange. She uses 2 ounces of red for every 7 ounces of yellow. So that's important, and I am actually going to highlight that right now. 2 ounces of red for every 7 ounces of yellow. So now it says, which table shows the possible values of R, the number of ounces of red paint, so number of ounces of red paint, and Y, the number of ounces of yellow paint. Okay, so remember, we're still talking about rates and now ratios. Okay, so what we need to do is remember order matters. And when we solve ratios and rates, it's by comparing our two quantities by either multiplication or division. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to create our table. So this one's going to be my red, and this one's going to be my yellow. Again, my red comes up here first because I am talking about red first in the question, where it says which table shows the possible values and everything else. And then so first came out red, it says right here, and then it was yellow. So about the red, it says 2 ounces. So I'm going to write my 2 ounces. And then for yellow, it said 7 ounces. So that's all the information we got from that. Excuse me. So now, right, if we are comparing our two quantities, so far what we've known is that we compare quantities when we are multiplying, when we are going through our tables. So then here, I'm going to do times 2. And this one is also times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. 7 times 2 is 14. So this one's going to be times 3. Don't forget to write your rainbows with what you're multiplying by. So times 3, 21. So here times 4. So the reason that we are comparing back to the original numbers, right? Because this is giving me that perfect shade of orange, okay? If I want to make more paint, then I have to keep the same ratio and just either increase it twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, however much paint you're going to need. 4 times 2 is 8, because you want to keep the same shade. You don't want different shades of the orange if you're going to be painting, let's say, a room, 7 times 1, okay, 14, 21, 28. And then again, my rainbow for 5, and I'm going to stop here, times 5. And times 5. And then after I have this, I'm going to compare the actual tables that are given to us. So 2 times 5 is 10. 7 times 5 is 35. So here, my red paint, yellow paint, red paint, yellow paint. So all this is correct. Okay, so what I'm checking if it's matching my table right here. Now I'm going to check if it gives me 2 over 7. So 2 over 7, 2 over 7, 2 over 7, 2 over 7. So all these are great. So now I'm going to check if my second value that we found out is going to give me 4 over 14. This one does not give me any of those. Okay, we never talked about 3, so this one's wrong. The next one should be 4 over 14, 4 over 14, 4 over 69. Nope, this one's wrong. Okay, so now we're left with choices B and C. Okay, oh, and I forgot to fill out this table. So 2 times 3 is 6. So now, notice how now my last values give me a 6 with 21. This one gives me 6 with 21, so this one's good. Okay, and these two are good. So now let's check 16. So to get to 16, I have to multiply by 8. So times 8. So remember, if you don't know, what we can do is we can work backwards. So 16 divided by 2. 2 times 8 gives me 16. So I subtract, give me 16. That's how I got that number 8. So then here, I have to also multiply by 8. 7 times 8 is 42. 56. So my answer is